The rotoscoping technique works on the students' Chromebooks because the Chromebooks have a touch screen, thus allowing the students to draw directly on the screen. How to rotoscope using a Chromebook, and you can use the same technique in Adobe Animate as well. Alright, so I have this easygif.com. It's a video to JPEG converter, and I'll put the link in the description. I'm going to go to my drive, and you see I took this 3-second video on my phone, and I uploaded it to my drive. So I'm going to now double click. Well, I'm going to use 2 fingers and click right in the middle of my keypad, and I'm going to select download. And it will download. It's just a 3-second video. And now I'm going to go here and select video from your computer, choose file. So it has to be from your computer, so you need to download it to your device. Okay, and there it is. Open. See, upload video. I already did that. Okay. Now, video to JPEG. Start at time 0, end at time 3. So start at the beginning, end at the end. Frame rate. I'm only going to pick 10 because I don't need it to be big, and I'm going to pick a really small size. Yeah, I just need 10 frames per second. So since there's 3 seconds, or almost 4 seconds, I'm only going to get 40 frames. You don't want to have too many frames. So I'm going to convert to JPEG. And here are the frames. They just immediately pop up because it's only a 3-second video, and I'm not asking for real high res. So it says here to download frames as a zip file, so I'm going to download them. And then it says show in folder, so you can see there the zip drive is in the folder. Now there's no way to unzip files that I know of right from a Chromebook. You can open them, but they're not going to be unzipped, and the problem is that makes them extremely compressed. So I'm going to go back to my drive, and I'm going to go to recent. And to open up this window, you need to go to the bottom right-hand corner of your keypad and double click. That will open up the search window on a Chromebook. So anyway, what I'm looking for is a folder that I created a long time ago, and it has the words Rotoscope in it. It's really important that you try and keep everything in a folder. So I'm going to just open this folder, and then you can see I have a whole bunch of different motion sequences in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new subfolder in here, new, and I'm going to call it picking up water bottle. It's not a real word. And it's very important to keep this stuff organized in your Google Drive, otherwise you'll never be able to find it later. So there it is. I'm now going to open up that subfolder. New, file upload. Here's the file that I need to upload. I upload the zip file. Now I'm going to click on it, and it's going to ask me, let me click on it, and it's going to ask me if I want to open up the file using the zip extractor. So I'm going to click on that, yes, up there. And it might ask me if I need to authorize the zip extractor. So you click on zip extractor, and then you're going to see right there, there's a green thing to authorize the zip extractor. It says loading. Now, the first time you ever use it, it's going to ask you if you want to authorize the zip extractor. It's still loading. There, that green thing. But at the top, it says scan and test code with ease. Don't click on that because it's actually an advertisement. So you're going to go over to the blue where it says extract, and you're going to click on that. Make sure you don't click on any of the banner ads at the top. The reason why it's a free extension is because Google pays for it using those banner ads. Advertisement. You see it says advertisement in very small print. It's very easy to accidentally, click on an advertisement. So make sure not to do that. And you see how all the images, all 40 of them are checked off. So I'm going to hit extract. Now I'm doing this all from a student Chromebook. So the students using Perth Amboy Board of Ed Chromebooks should be able to do this too. But when I go to this folder and I go back, I should theoretically see all these images in that folder. But I don't. So I'm going to just go back to my drive, and I'm going to go to recent. Okay, and I see them here. They just sort of uploaded generally to my drive. They didn't go right into the folder, which is kind of inconvenient, but not impossible to overcome. So I'm going to click on the last one. I'm going to move up, hold the shift key down, and click on the first one. That selects all of them. And now 2 fingers in the middle, and then move to, and then just wait. There we go. So I want to move them to my drive. All right. And I need to find the album called Rotoscoping, which luckily they're alphabetical, so I should be able to find it. I'm just using 2 fingers and gently pulling towards myself on the keypad to create a scrolling. There's the Rotoscoping album. Click on that. Okay, and now the picking up the water bottle, double click on that. And now you're going to click over here, move here. And it's going to say that it's going to be shared with anybody who can see that file, which is classes I've done rotoscoping with before, so that's fine. I'm going to hit move. And that moves all these images into that subfolder. There we go. Now they're all in that subfolder. So that's good because that keeps them organized. Now here's the thing. You can use this for a rotoscoping project. You cannot download them all at once. If you download all 39 or 40 images, they'll re-zip on your computer. So you legit have to download them one at a time. So I'm going to think about which ones I want to download. So I will download the first one. And then I'm going to download the sixth one. I'm going to download the ninth one. I'll download the 14th one. When you create frames in animation, your mind will automatically like kind of add in missing frames. So you don't need to very carefully trace every single frame to get a convincing animation. So I'm trying to be precise about this. Let's see. I'll download 27. Download 28. There's a lot of movement around here, so because I'm moving the bottle off the frame, so I'm going to download a bunch of them in a row. See, I'm sort of surgical about which ones and I'll download that one. So now I have a sequence of frames that were individually downloaded. Now, if I go ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the Wick editor just to show you overall the concept of rotoscoping. So what I'm doing is I've created 2 layers on my timeline. On one layer, I add the sequence of photographs, and then I lock that layer. And in the other layer, I create frames in the other layer and trace the sequence of photographs. Not every detail, but just a basic sketch of the hand and the bottle. Very cartoony and quick, with the idea that I'm going to delete the photographs later, and I will just have the images that I drew, and that is rotoscoping. So what you can do later is you can even create a third layer and use the third layer to further refine your images. But just don't accidentally mess up and draw on the original layer. Because in order for it to be considered successful rotoscoping, the original photographs have to be deleted from the final project, leaving only your drawings. You could use the same technique of adding different layers to rotoscope in Adobe Animate and to create your own motion sequences based on rotoscoping.